How to make soap for beginners, completely from scratch, very easy to follow. We'll be showing you what you will need, how to make the lye solution, all that good stuff, and obviously how to do it. So please stick to the end and I hope you enjoy. So today you will need a hand mixer, olive and almond oil, your lye solution, and this is how you make it. I have the same equipment as last time, except now I have caustic soda, a sealed container and distilled water. Make sure you and your skin is covered, so gloves, goggles, long sleeves, as caustic soda is very dangerous. Start by pouring in 13.5 ounces of water. Set it to 0. Now grab your caustic soda and pour in 5.4 ounces. Make sure you're pouring caustic soda into the water and not the other way around, because that can break your face. Mix that up until fully dissolved. Then you can go and transfer that into your sealed container. The lye solution will be very hot, which is why we didn't want to fully close the lid just in case something happened. We let this stay outside overnight and the next day is when we used it. That's the lye solution. You will also need your fragrance. Today we'll be using the green herbal, a mixing container, a spatula, weighing scale, and you'll need your soap mold of choice. Depending on the mold you're using, you'll also need a soap cutter. I also have this very optional infrared thermometer. In this container in the back we have palm oil and coconut oil melted down, so here's the clip of us doing that. And then when we got it, it wasn't melted down, and at first we tried to pour it out, which obviously did not work. We then tried to use chopsticks to scrape it out, but that took too long. So instead we opted for using the heat gun to heat the top and then just pour it out. We poured out 12 ounces of each. This is it all together. Then we just moved into the kitchen and heated this baby up. It actually only took like a minute or two to melt down. Before we begin, make sure you have an apron, goggles, and some gloves with you. Okay, let's start. So I'm pouring in the palm and coconut oil into just a bowl. Then I'm grabbing olive oil and I'm pouring that in 12 ounces. Next up, 4 ounces of almond oil. And this is just the temperature the oil is at right now, 83.5 degrees. And now we're going to pour in our lye solution. As you can see, it is getting kind of cloudy, I guess. And then after that, you can move over to your hand mixer. This is generally what we're looking for, but did pulse it like a few more times. What we should have done is put the fragrance in before we started mixing, so that we wouldn't have to keep mixing it over and over again. But yeah, we are adding the fragrance in right now and mixing that up. And it's starting to get thicker. Now we are going to kind of split the batch. Half of the batch is going to be for the bar soap mold, and I'm going to use this apple green mica shade, and then the other half is going to go into these silicone molds of like hearts, etc, and they're just going to be a bunch of different colors that are mica, of course. After we mixed in the green mica and then kind of let that sit a little bit, we noticed the chunkying happen. These are the silicone molds we have for the other batch. Here we're pouring in the soap. Here we're pouring the soap into the mold, and as you can see, it is kind of chunky. Like, it should be going in still as a liquid, but it started curing like early, but it was still manageable. So it looks a little bit messy, but it did the trick. For the excess of the green, we put it into these bigger silicone molds that I said look like muffin cupcake molds. So here we split up the last bit of soap batch into these silicone cups. Then we add mica, different colors, into each one, and then add that into the rest of the molds. We skipped showing you that because it was very time consuming. Here we're just adding cling film to only the soap bar and just like a cloth rag around it. And then tomorrow we will unmold, so see you then. So guys, it is the next day and we will be cutting and unmolding the soap. So here is the soap. I'm just peeling off the cling film, and as you can see, the soap kind of like went over the wood and penetrated it, so now it turned like kind of a weird color. But anyways, we're just popping out the silicone soap mold out of the wood, started like peeling it from the sides like so. I like pulled the silicone backwards so it kind of just popped out, and the soap was still a bit soft, but I got it out, and here's the soap out of the mold. It has a little bit of like gaps where like there were air bubbles or I didn't fully pack it down. We're putting it into the Nicole soap cutter, lining up, and now we're gonna push it down. This is very satisfying and I don't really want to speak, but here's the first bar, and now we're gonna speed this up, so please enjoy. So here are these 7 bars and then 2 bars that are slightly smaller. They came out quite nice. I actually do like them. They smell amazing. Next up, we're going to be popping out all the other silicone molds that have cute designs or whatever. And I don't really want to speak for this. So again, please enjoy. Thank you for sticking to the end. A few of the smaller soaps, like the flowers, that are very delicate, did end up breaking. So if you do end up doing that, I do recommend like waiting a few more days before popping them out of the mold. But that is it. And here I'm going to showcase some of my favorites. So I really like this blue bee circle soap. I think it's the most beautiful one. This next one I like is flower. I love the detail and it's just beautiful. This next one is this soap in particular. I just think it looks so good. I don't know, something about it, I'm just drawn to it. I just love it. And the last one is this ladybug. It looks perfect. I'm obsessed with it and it's adorable. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video, and comment down below other things you want to see. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.